my ATAR wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. Actually, it was pretty horrendous. I can't tell you what the number was, because honestly I don't even remember. But I remember feeling super deflated, and I remember speaking with my parents, and they were like, oh my God, like, what are you going to do? Like, it's the worst ATAR ever. You're never going to get into anything. Your life's over. I was really thinking that I wasn't going to get into anything. And for the first round of preferences, I didn't get any offers, and I ended up sort of rejigging my preferences a little bit, but I ended up getting into a communications course at Swinburne. So it wasn't as terrible as I guess, everybody thought. Started the comms degree, like I said, and sort of found out that comms wasn't exactly for me. I'm not a big people person. So I ended up sort of dropping out of that course and just really floated around for a while. I ended up doing sort of like a diploma of makeup and just worked in retail and sort of floated from, odd jobs, like traveled a little bit. And really, as I started getting further into my 20s, I was like, okay, it's time to start thinking about what you actually want to do. I remember speaking to my mum at the time, and she was like, what do you enjoy doing? And I was like, I like retail. I was like, maybe I could become a flight attendant. She was like, well, look, I know a lot of people who are buyers. You've worked in retail, most of your 20s now. Would that be something you'd be interested in? And I thought, absolutely, buyers, that sounds like the dream job, right? You get to work in fashion and you get to travel. And I think to anybody that sounds amazing. So I was like, yeah, like absolutely, I'll give that a go. There was only one course I could do to get into that sort of job, and it was at RMIT. I think it was like an associate degree of fashion and textile merchandising, and then that led you into like a Bachelor of Fashion, majoring in merchandise management. Did the course, loved it, smashed it. Unlike being in high school where I really did struggle, I found that once I found something I really wanted to do, I excelled. So I won awards and, traveled overseas, and it was really amazing. So I think, it was really important finding what I wanted to do. And maybe I just needed that little bit of life experience to get there. The creative side was fun, but wasn't really my thing. And part of our studies was, planning and inventory, sort of allocating and analysing and stuff like that. So really the numbers side of things I enjoyed. So I knew that I wanted to do something analytical and sort of in planning and budgeting and forecasting, all that sort of stuff. So the entry level sort of role I was looking for in the retail industry is like an allocator. I was able to find a job with the Just Group, and I have been working there for 2.5 years now, just doing my thing, doing my numbers thing. It's not just all about a number. I think, the education system's broken a little bit in the way, because I don't think you can assess someone's capability on essentially what is like a memory test. Take the pressure off yourself. At the end of the day, there are pathways. If you don't know what you want to do, that's okay too. Take some time off, travel. You have the rest of your life to work and do things. So, if you need to take a little bit of time to figure out, what it is you want to do, then do that.